loves chocolate. The only people that I know that don't are probably allergic to it. So what better way to celebrate chocolate than making double chocolate chip cookies? The very first thing you want to do before you start even making your cookies is preheat the oven to about 375 or 380 considering our oven runs a little bit cool. Once you start making your cookies, you want to sift together all the dry ingredients first. So the first thing you'll do is your flour. And then combine the baking soda and the salt. Make sure that your white ingredients are nice and, fluffed together. And then the last thing that you want to do is add your cocoa powder. When you mix this together, you want to make sure that the cocoa powder is really nice and mixed with your white ingredients, so none of the white ingredients shine through. And that's done. Just set it aside. You won't need it until you're done with your butter and egg and vanilla. So now add your butter and your sugars. There's brown and white sugar. Mix this together really good for about 2 minutes. That way it's all fluffed together and it looks nice and pretty. Once the butter and sugar is all blended together and all creamed, you'll add your egg and the vanilla. Once that's added, beat that together, and again make it nice and creamy. It smells really good. Now that all of them are combined, the dry and the wet, go ahead and add the dry to the wet ingredients. Now that that is done, beat it together until the flour is almost all combined. You don't want to mix it all because at the very end you're going to use your hands and get it all nice and mixed. It's kind of clumpy. So all I'm going to do now is just use the spoon, just because I don't think mixing it is working very well. I'm just going to press it in. Alright, well it's mostly combined now, so I'm just going to use my hands, which I did wash, and just press it in and combine it all. Because there is quite a bit of dry ingredients, so you want to make sure, and the oils in your hand will make it kind of soft. Now that all of your dough is mixed together, it's ready to be baked. The last thing that you need to do though, I'm going to set this aside and grab my cookie sheet, is actually make the cookies. I have my Junior Mints. I'm going to use a big spoon and scoop about a 1 inch or so, it doesn't really matter, a little ball, and take a Junior Mint, squish it inside, and wrap it around. Now these cookies need to be about 2 inches apart because they're going to spread out and get all nice and yummy and gooey. All the cookies are now made into little balls. They're pretty far apart and they each contain a Junior Mint. So now we're going to bake them for about 8 to 10 minutes. Throw them in the oven. And hit start, and now we bake. Okay, our cookies are all nice and baked and warm and gooey. So I'm going to pull them out because they are done. They're nice and golden brown around the edges, and they seem to have firmed up just enough. Cookies have cooled. They're settled down a little bit, so we're going to add some powdered sugar just for a little extra something special. So just take a pinchful, sprinkle it on. You could add a lot or a little depending on how messy you want to eat your cookies. Really, it doesn't really apply to the taste. Add some more. And our cookies are done. Everybody likes chocolate. There's no doubt about that. I'm pretty sure that's established. And baking just in general is pretty relaxing. I know that whenever I do it or have some stress or something going on, I can bake and it calms me down. And I hope it calms you down too.